Hey friends, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. How are you guys? Happy President's Day. I know. I said I was going to be on in the morning because I was getting my hair done, and then I happened to send my hairdresser a message yesterday. I was like, "Did you realize that tomorrow's President's Day? Did you mean to schedule my appointment on President's Day? Because it's okay if we want to do it like Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday." And she's like, "Hey, yeah, is it okay? Can we do it Thursday?" And I was like, "Absolutely." So here we are. Anyways, guys, how are you? I have this t-shirt. I've actually wore it a lot. And I was just waiting for a transfer to go on it. And you guys know how much I love coffee. When I saw this transfer and it says Mama needs coffee, Mama needs coffee all the time, right? I love that. So we're going to make a t-shirt that says Mama needs coffee. I think I'm going to put it a little bit lower because that's all there is. It would be cute if we had little coffee cups to go all along there, right? Do we have a transfer that has little coffee cups that I can think of? I can't think of one. I was also thinking, I wonder if it'd be cute with the flowers, but maybe not. Maybe not, because then it doesn't really go with it. So anyways, let's just do Mama needs coffee. And then guys, we're gonna do this one. How is everybody? How's your day going? This is next month's club transfer, and you're gonna get it with the little makeup bag, and everybody's going, they've been commenting, "Hey, it doesn't fit on there." That's okay. We're gonna do it double-sided. So I'm gonna show you how you can use this whole transfer. We could actually put this transfer on here. We'll do it on a t-shirt later. We're gonna put the butterfly on one side, and then on the other side, let's put the words. Okay, and the flowers. So it says everything changes, nothing is permanent. Okay, it's true. It's so true. And I'm getting messages. I posted Chloe's flyer and I'm already getting scammers. Okay, so I got your dog. Let me send you the code. I'm like, sorry, I'm not stupid. But anyways, I am... Sorry, just responding to one of them. It's okay. It's all right. Anyways, it is just a crazy life around here. I am constantly answering questions and seeing message requests. Yeah, it's a crazy life. So, sorry, little distraction. There was a squirrel there. I swear. There was a squirrel right there. How are you guys? Did you see that I posted over in the VIP group? Did you see my post about the perks members? There goes my phone again. It's going to keep doing that. I'm sorry. You're going to hear it kind of vibrate. But yeah, it's going off because as soon as you post anything about lost dog, the bots grab that. Okay, so it happened last time too, and my husband fell for it, and he actually gave them the 6-digit code. And what happens when you give them the 6-digit code that you're not supposed to? They create a separate voice, like a phone voice, Google Voice, with your phone number. And then they can call people, and then they change it somehow so that it dials in with that phone number. Have you ever had somebody call you with a phone number that is like, "Oh, that looks like a phone number I know"? Or they dial you with your own phone number, and but it really isn't. It's like a fake Google type thing. Anyways, he actually fell for that, but it's not really harmful. It's just they use it for scams. So anyways, as soon as I posted her new flyer, because we raised the reward to $5,000. We just want our Chloe back. If she's out there and someone has her, money's going to motivate them to give her back. I guarantee it. The area that she was lost in has tons of people that come from many different states. So I'm having to send that out to a lot of places, and I can only send a certain amount before I don't want Facebook to put me in Facebook jail, because if you send the same thing over and over and over, then they'll say, "Okay, you're in Facebook jail." So I'm doing like batches of 10 and then waiting an hour and batches of 10. Anyways, as soon as I started posting it, boom, I started getting text messages. "I have your dog. Send me the 6-digit code." I'm like, oh my goodness. Anyways, guys, we're gonna make this. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited to do this one. We'll do the second though. Okay. designers out there, who has their club transfer already? How many of you guys? This is next month's. Okay, so this is next month's club transfer, and you will get the bag, the little bag with it, and ink. Okay, so it's the first time they've ever done ink in the club. Okay, so really cool. I'm really happy for that. But things are changing, guys. The perks members, get ready, because guys, you know you love my sales. Okay, I love to give you discounts because I can. I don't have to make all that money. I love to give you guys a discount. So I give you discounts all the time. Well, guess what? As a perks member, you will get 30% off everything every single day. You'll log into your Chocateur account and everything will just be 30% off. Okay, you don't have to do a thing. So once you sign up for that, okay, so this is, I'm just going to tell you kind of briefly and then we'll go over it again. March 1st, you can sign up for that. I'm so excited to see how this all works and to be able to give you guys discounts and not have to be carrying all the inventory. This is going to help me with my business. I'm not going to have to carry as much inventory because you guys can get discounts all the time, every single day, and on new launch stuff. So remember, when this comes live on launch day, Darlene cannot give a discount for the first 30 days. However, if you are a perks member, you get 30% off. So all these launches that we have, you know, we pretty much have launch or something really exciting like that. At least once a month or every other month, you will be able to get 30% off. So what you do on March 1st, you sign up as a perks member. It costs you $20. I think it's going to take one day, but then you're going to get $20 in product credit. Okay, so they said they thought it was going to take 24 hours for that to happen. It might be less. Okay, you're going to get $20 in product credit. So then you get to go spend that on whatever you want. You have 30 days to spend it. You'll have to spend it the next day. You can wait. If you know there's a launch coming up, you can wait and you can apply that to your launch order. Yeah, so that's pretty exciting. You will have shipping. Your shipping will end up being like mine. Mine is weight-based. So when you get a big discount, like I get 40% discount as a designer, when you get a discount, the 30% as a perks member, your shipping will be weight-based, okay? And if you want to be in the club still, because that's going to change too, if you want to be in the club, you get 30% off of the club. So all these great things. And then there's special things. I can't talk about the gifts and the giveaways and all that kind of stuff. You will have to go to the VIP group to see all of that. But I got lots of great things coming your way. And I'm really excited to just kind of start this whole new perks member club. Okay, so we're going to do big things with that. It's going to be great. You're going to get a discount every single day. Who doesn't want a discount? I want a discount. I get a 40% discount as a designer, but I have all these rules. As a perks member, you have 0 rules. You don't have to give your social security number, none of that. You just sign up as a perks member, just kind of like when you would be in a book club and you pay a fee and then you get a certain amount. You don't have any rules, nothing like that. No quota, nothing. Okay, let's get started because you know what? I've been talking so much. I'm sorry, but I'm that way. And then some people go, does she have to talk so much? No, you can fast forward through it. You can come back and watch the replay and fast forward. Okay, so we're going to do the Mama Needs Coffee, but let me see who's here. Let me share to VIP and then we'll get started with this. Help me with colors because I am not certain what color I want to use. I think I want to use Dune for the words, but there's a little heart that has little steam coming off of it. I kind of want to do that a different color. I don't think that teal is going to show up that great. How about coral? What do you think of that? Just coral on that? I'm kind of thinking coral. I don't really want to do marvelous or yellow. I'm thinking coral. What do you guys think? Coral or red? Red might show up. Coral or red? Let me know what you think. Sorry, I'm really long-winded today. I'm really excited about the Perks Club, though. I hope you guys are too. So if you're already a designer, you don't have to do anything. You're going to stay exactly where you are at and still get your 40% discount. And as a Perks member, if later on you want to become a designer, it's super easy. All you do is just upgrade to a designer. And then you become a designer and get the 40%. And then you have rules at that point. Okay. Let me share this. Sorry. Sharing to my VIP. Help me with colors, though. Help me with colors. There's my VIP. I have so many things that I've been sharing Chloe's flyer to. Okay, let me get back to my page. Darlene, get back to your page. Where are you? Who are you? There you are. Okay, guys, let's get started. Hi, Betty. How are you? Good afternoon. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Tony. Hi, Bridget. There's a transfer that has a coffee cup. Where is it, though? In my drawer. Where in my drawer? I have one that has wine right here, but there has to be one that has a coffee cup. I know there is, but where is it? Because I don't have my stuff organized like you guys. You guys probably have it all organized. I'm looking in my drawer going, do I know where it's at? Do I know where it's at? See, I know there's one with a coffee cup, but do I know where it's at? Probably not. It's okay. We'll just go with this. If I find it, then I can add it later on. Hi, Lori. How are you? Hi, Laura. Watch the replay taking your daughter driving. Oh, awesome. Have fun. They will do anything to make it. Yes, Tammy, absolutely. The scammers are just all over it. It's crazy. Hi, Kimber. How are you? Lori, on the way. Perfect. Hey, Karen West. How are you? You have yours? Very good. Your club. Isn't it just the cutest? That butterfly is just so perfect. I love it. I don't know what colors I'm going to use, but we're going to do the little makeup thing. And don't mind my hair because you know what? I thought I was going to have my appointment and I washed my hair and I just kind of let it dry and went to bed. Went to bed with wet hair. So yeah, it's kind of a mess. So hey, Carrie. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Pam. Hi, Darlene. You guys. Hi. Oh, thanks for sprinkling, Cynthia. Hi, Judy. Love you, my friend. Hey, Carol. Oh, binge watching all of it. That's awesome. I'm glad you got to catch up. You've been gone for a little while. You've been having fun without us. Hey, Stephanie. I know. Yeah, I was kind of off this morning, but I was not going to get up on a holiday. And guess what? Because I was like, I don't have to work. I did have to work. I did not know. Okay. So I felt kind of bad. I was like, I should just check my email for the construction company and just see if there's anything that anybody urgently needs. Oh my gosh, they actually worked over there. So I was supposed to work today. I was supposed to work my construction job, my bookkeeping. I do bookkeeping for a construction company. I was supposed to be working today. And it was noon when I checked my email and it's 1 o'clock over there because they're in New Mexico. And I was like, I am so sorry. I'll get right on it. So I just had to do a couple of things for them, but I did not even realize that I was supposed to work. I thought I had today off. Coral, perfect. I think Coral too. Hi, Luann. How are you? Hi, Stephanie. Terry says red. Judy says red. Cindy says, hi, Darlene. Pour yourself a cup of ambitious. Yes. You know what? I know where that one's at. Somewhere. I'll find it. But I'll make another one. Hi, Julie. I love the butterfly. You don't see that one. Transfer in Takator different ordered. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this is next month's club. So if you're in the club, you'll get that next month. Hi, Karen Ross. How are you? Hi, Lynn. Canadian follower. What province are you from? We have several Canadians that come on and watch. Hey, Maria. How are you? Okay, let's get started because we are never going to get done. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so let me just put you down to the project right here. And Darlene is talking way too much. Do you think red? Okay, guys. So red is red. Oh, red's going to show up, right? Red will show up. You know what I can do? I've done this before. So take the inside hem and see if it's going to show up. I know for sure that coral will show up, but is red going to show up? So I'm going to take just a tiny bit and I'm not going to mess up. Okay. So I'm going to take a little bit and I'm going to take a stylus and let's see. Oh yeah. Red will show up for sure. Okay. Let's do red. Let's do red, guys. Okay. So that's what I do. A lot of times if I want to know, is it going to show up or not? Let me just go in on that. I will just take the inside of my hem of my shirt and I will put a tiny bit of the ink there and see, is it going to work? Okay. And I'm just, now I don't want to get it all over the place. Okay, let's turn this thing around and we'll save this. We'll use this on the butterfly. All right, here we go, guys. we got a couple of projects. So let me just turn everything around. Let me put the lid back on because you know how I am. I am a mess. And I have Dune. So I have Dune is this color. It's kind of like a light buttermilk color. We're going to use that. And we are going to do our little transfer here. So I'm going to stick an ink mat in there. And I'm going to have to cut an ink mat to go in there. Red is hard to see. Red actually showed up really good on there. So yeah, red actually showed up pretty good on there. So I think it should be okay. Coral, Ontario Oak. Oh yeah, you're a club member. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let me just go in like this. Okay, I think red will be fine. We'll see. You know what? We can always go over it, guys. If red doesn't show up, then we can go over it. I could even make it a different color. I could mix it. Okay, but I think it's gonna be okay. Let me move these guys out of the way. And let me put myself in the corner. And let's see here. There we go. All right. So let me get the arms just kind of out of the way. You know how I am with that. I always make a mess. Okay, this is our ink mat. I'm going to put this inside. So 2 ways you can do that. You can turn the shirt right side out, or you can try to just slip it in there. Let's just see if we can slip it in there. A lot of times I'll just turn this shirt inside out because it's easier. But let's see if I can do this and get it on there and have it be flat. Let's see if we can do it. All right, I'm going to try. Okay, so that looks good, but we got to make sure it's straight. Because you know how I am, and I don't need to have it be crooked. You know how I always have something going on that's wrong. Always. I am just a hot mess all the time. That looks pretty good. Let's just kind of pull this up. You don't want it stretched. Okay, so you want it to just be even on there. And then we're going to figure out where, I think it needs to go like right in here. Right in there. Okay, I think so. Yeah, red actually looked pretty good on there, so I'm going to go with red. If we need to go over it, we'll go over it. And here's my transfer. Okay, so just going to cut off the bottom part. I need to sign with this too. So at some point I'll make a cute little sign and we'll put it in my kitchen and we'll make some to sell, because guess what? There's so many mamas out there that need this sign. I promise. There's a lot of mamas that need that sign. Okay, so you do not pleasure transfer. When you put it onto fabric, you are just going to stick it straight onto there. Okay, and then I usually will fold my corners under. It makes it easier to peel it up, so I just fold those corners right under. And then let's try to get this on there. If there's a hair, of course there is. I think about right there. I think about right there is good. Okay, and then I am going to use, so the only thing that's going to be red is the heart. Okay, hi Doris, my sister. How are you? Happy President's Day. Okay, so let's do everything with Dune. I like Dune. I like Dune on I just think it's a good color. I think it's a great color rather than white. I don't know why. Okay, so all of this is going to be Dune. The heart is going to be red. Okay, the steam is going to be white because steam is white, right? Okay, so we're just going to use a little squeegee, and then our ink, once it is heat set, it is permanent. Okay, so you do have to heat set it. Some people say they can just throw it into the dryer. I've never done that. So if you do that and it works, that's great, but I would be afraid it would go all over my other clothes, honestly. I just know that I just heat set it the way that I'm supposed to. So if you want to risk doing it the other way, that is absolutely fine with me if it works for you. But you're just going to spread it. You're going to fill all of that silk screen with the ink. Okay, I make sure it is covered really nicely. It's going to soak in. Okay, so I go over it twice. And I'm kind of scraping it also. That helps push it down through that silk screen. You want to make sure it's completely covered. Okay, that there's none that is not covered with ink. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to look. I'm going to make sure. And I also can peel it up and I can make sure, because sometimes it soaks in, guys. Sometimes. All right, I think it's good though. Okay, so let's do the red. I'm gonna put that there. Let's do our red. Just gonna take a little multi-tool, and it's going to be super easy. And like we said, if it doesn't show up, I can always wash this and I can lay it back down. I can layer color, okay? So I can put another color over the top of it if I really wanted to. But I think it's gonna be really cute with the heart red. I think it will, you know. We'll see. We will see when it's all done. All right, and you could mix your colors. If you want it to be a little bit lighter, if you want it to be kind of a pinkish red, you absolutely can mix some white in with that. So we don't have a ton of ink colors, but you can mix. Just think of how colors mix, you know, what colors mix. If you need to go to a color chart, you can absolutely do that. Okay, I'm going to just get it started. I'm going to peel sideways. If I have to lay it back down, I can. Look at that. Okay, yeah, it looks good. I am going to go over it. I think I was just being really cautious right there. I'm going to go over it one more time. I was being really cautious. I actually think I'm going to go over all of the everything one more time. I think that I think it really soaked in. Okay, so yeah, it soaked in a lot. So let me just lay this back down and let's go over all of this one more time with a little bit more ink. Okay, so sometimes yeah, it'll just soak in. Okay, so we're going to go over it twice. There is no harm in that. Where am I getting my t-shirts? This one I got off of Amazon. I think it is currently out of stock because here's the thing. I ordered more and they sent me a refund back and said it wasn't available at the moment. And I ordered a pink one and I got it and there's a stain on it. And it's actually a stain from them marking it, like when they mark the fabric. Ooh, Darlene, be really careful. Don't do that. When they mark the fabric for when they cut it, there's two little dots that are like right here and here that they didn't sew it, sew that in close enough. And I washed it to see if perhaps the pink marking would come out, and it didn't. It's permanent. It's like a permanent marker. So that has to go back. And I'm like, bummer, bummer. I don't like it when I have to return stuff. A lot of times I make sure I didn't get out any red. Okay, so now I'm going to just peel it up again. And my heat press is talking to me. So we're going to heat set this with a heat press. You can use an iron. So if you use an iron, you're just going to iron it for 3 or 4 minutes on whatever the fabric content is. If it's cotton, you're going to set your iron to cotton. If it is polyester, you're going to set your iron to polyester. Okay, now we're ready. Okay, so sometimes you just have to go over it one more time. Perfect. Look at that. It looks so much better. So much better. And the red does show. The red is looking good. Look at that. That is so cute. Mama needs coffee. Gonna wear this tomorrow. Okay, let me find my backer sheet. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Going to karate. You are such an awesome mama. You do so much with your girl. That is just so cool. All right, so we're going to dry this. Now, remember, you have an ink mat in there. So what's going to happen is if you get that ink mat too hot, it's going to start to bubble up. So we're just going to kind of go around in a circle a little bit. You can just set this to the side and let it dry. If I wasn't doing this live, I would just set it to the side and I would let it dry for a while. Yeah, but since I am doing it live, I'm going to dry it. And I did go over it twice, so it's pretty thick on there. I'm going to be pulling that ink mat out in a second here and then drying it some more. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my parchment paper or my other paper here. Let me see. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I have this I can put in there. So I'm going to peel up my ink mat. Okay, so I'm going to kind of separate it from that, and I'm going to leave that in there because I don't want my ink to go all the way through onto the back. Okay, so I'm just going to gently peel this. A lot of times I will pop this out the neck if it'll fit, or I can pull it out this way. Okay, so just make sure that you are not folding this over. Let me just pull it like this. Okay, and then I'm going to show you, there is probably a little bit, yeah, so see the red on there? There's a little bit of red. Okay, so I am going to wipe that with just water. I'm just going to take my And check your fingers. Make sure you don't have anything on your fingers. I'm gonna lay this back down, okay? And then we're gonna dry this some more, okay? So sometimes you just kind of gotta do what you gotta do. If you can have a helper is great for this. A helper would be really perfect. Okay, so this, I'm just gonna spray it with water right over here. I'm just gonna spray some water on that, and I'm gonna wipe that because it has a little bit of the red. And I'm gonna take a paper towel. I'm trying to do this one-handed. And I'm just gonna wipe that off. Okay, and that ink is gonna come off, and then you're just gonna let this dry over to this side. We're gonna let that dry before we put the plastic back on it. Okay, there's many times when I just use cardboard inside of my t-shirts, many times. Okay, I don't always use the ink mat. Sometimes I use cardboard. Okay, so let's dry this, and then we're gonna heat set it. Mommy needs Pepsi. Yes, but you know, you could put soda. But I don't think they could get away with putting Pepsi. They would have to pay the franchise fee or whatever it is. Yeah, they'd have to pay a fee. Unfortunately. Yes. So, yeah, there's some people that don't like coffee. Imagine that. Imagine that. I can't even imagine not liking coffee. Well, once upon a time, I didn't like coffee. So my story is this, that the first time I had coffee was on my flight back from Japan when I got divorced and I needed to stay away because I needed to take care of my daughter. And I had coffee for the first time and it was terrible. And the lady next to me was like, oh no, you got to put all this in it. She put creamer and sugar and I was like, oh, that actually tastes pretty good. So that was my first time, was on my trip back from Japan when I got divorced. Okay, we're gonna heat set this. All right, so I have my heat press set at 305. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do the makeup bag too. So hang tight while we do that. We have a couple of projects today. Okay, I do have that piece of the paper in there. I always forget what that is. It's not parchment paper. That is Teflon paper. Okay, so you're gonna leave that there, and we're gonna heat set this for 30 seconds. Twice, and then if it's still sticky, we're going to heat set it again. Okay, make sure it's completely flat. Take your Teflon paper. It's Teflon, right? Is it Teflon? I think it is. Yeah. Okay, and then grab your Cricut heat press or an iron. Okay, press the button. It's going to count down 30 seconds, and we're going to do that. We're going to do that twice. I'm going to move my stuff. I usually will try to clean up a little bit while that is heat setting. So if you're just hopping on, I wanted to remind you, go over to the VIP group, check out the special that I put for the new Perks people. So you're going to be able to sign up as a Perks member on March 1st. And you're going to get some goodies from me, but I can't tell you what. But it's a lot. Okay, oops. Okay, now I need to wipe that off. Okay, so here, we're going to set this again. While Darlene wipes this off. Aren't you glad I didn't drop that onto the shirt? I tell you, this is a circus. It's a circus. Okay, and we'll get out some other ink. We'll do our little butterfly. So you'll be able to sign up for the Perks as a Perks member. It's $20 to sign up, and then you get $20 credit back. So basically pay 20, get 20, and then you'll pay shipping on that, of course. And hang on 2 seconds, little heat press. I was wiping my hands with the Clorox wipe. Okay, making sure that my hands are clean, and we're gonna take this off. And then I'll check and see and make sure that it is not sticky. Okay, if it's sticky, then you're gonna do it another time. Ooh, it's steaming. It is steaming. I don't think it's gonna be sticky. It is done. It is done. I'm gonna wear that tomorrow, guys. I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. That is so darn cute. I love it. Okay, that one's one and done. One and done. All right, so I'm gonna take this out. We can use this inside of the little yeah, this is cute. Let me show you. I'm gonna put you up to myself. I'm gonna show you, and tomorrow I'll wear it. Look at how cute that is. That is so stinking cute. I hope it's not too crooked. Is it crooked? Oh no, I don't think it is. I think I'm just crooked. I just think I'm crooked. There we go. Mama needs coffee. So cute, guys. It's perfect. Okay, that was really fast. Okay, so that one's done. Okay, I'm gonna move it over there away from my stuff. Okay, away from my my mat, my transfer that has, what am I trying to say? My transfer. Okay, wrong one. I do that all the time. There we go. Okay, so let's do our makeup bag. There's a little bit of steam on there. Let's do our makeup bag. All right, so let's keep talking about perks while we're getting all of our stuff out. I am thinking, guys, that it's going to be really easy to just put this in here and just leave this. I'm thinking, or should I get parchment paper? Maybe I should do parchment paper. What if, I don't think the ink's going to go through there. I don't think it is. But let me just grab parchment paper. Where's my roll? I actually don't know where my roll is. Let me see here. Do I have a small ink mat? Maybe. Let me see if I have a small ink mat that I should just cut an ink mat that size. Let's do that. Let's cut this ink mat so it's that size and I can just stick it in there. I know, it is me for sure. Right, Judy? Okay, let me put myself back up in the corner. There we go. Okay, so let's do this. And you guys can help me choose colors, but I want to cut this ink mat to go in here. Should I put an ink mat in there, or should I just do, guys, I'm trying to decide. Maybe I just do parchment paper because that would be easier, right? Let's just cut a piece of parchment paper to go in there. And yeah, we're going to cut backwards. Cutting backwards. All right, guys, here we go. I think this is going to be super cute. I'm hoping that they'll actually make these available so that we can buy more. Because wouldn't it be fun for a craft show? I think they would. I think they would be really fun to make for a craft show or to do for a girls' sleepover party. How fun would that be for a girls' sleepover party? I think it would be great. Or to do with your grandchildren. You could do these for pencil bags. Okay, it doesn't have to be a makeup bag. It could be for like pencils and crayons and all of that. Okay, so just putting that in there. I'm putting this in there to protect the other side so the ink doesn't go through, and also so I can just heat set it. Okay, so what I'm going to do on one side, I'm going to put the butterfly. On the other side, I'm going to put that everything changes, nothing is permanent. Okay, so we're going to do both. So I'm going to grab all my colors that I think that we should use. And let's see, let's get our green. Okay, so I hear someone coming in. Okay, let me get all of my stuff that I think that we need and a bunch of little stir sticks and all of that. We're just kind of switching gears, doing a different project. Okay, so I have yellow and I know the new transfer is really cute, and teal, and I have meadow, and I just need to put these somewhere. Maybe I can put these up here and I can put the squeegees in them. And then I have coral. I do have, what color is this one? Regal, that's an older color. Okay, so I just want to have a bunch of colors here to choose from. I think that's enough. You think that's enough? I think that's probably enough. Okay. All right, so for the butterfly, so we're going to try to be really careful and only get the butterfly, and then we're going to have to wash this because when we go to do the other part, it would get on there. So we'll just wash it in between. You wash it the same as you wash it if you had chalk paste on it. Okay, so but ink, you have to make sure that you wash it right away because the ink will it will dry on there and then it's not going to come off. Okay, so just going to get that centered. What colors did they send with it? Oh, what colors did they send with it? I actually am not 100% sure. Let me look and see if I can find out. What does anybody know? I thought it was coral and yellow and teal is what I thought. Let me see if I have it in my phone. Let's see. I might have it in my phone. Does anybody else have it? Sometimes I don't know. Oops. Sometimes I don't know the answer. It's not bringing up the right thing. It's bringing up everything but that. Does anybody else know? Somebody else might know. I'll find out. I will find out what it is. I honestly don't know, but my guess would be it would be yellow and teal and coral, probably those colors. Okay, so we're gonna do the butterfly. Should we do the center in, we should do the center like in Regal. Let's do that. Center will be in Regal, and then we're gonna kind of do an ombre, I think. We'll figure this out. Okay, but I want to do the center first. I'm gonna do the center in Regal. And sorry, dogs are barking. Your dogs are probably like, where is the dog at? Oh my goodness. I don't know what's going on out there, but I hear something going on. John probably came in and they probably had pooped or peed in the entryway and he was cleaning it up. Okay, so I'm going to do the center part with Regal. Okay, so you could do it with black if you want to, but I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to do Regal. Why not? Why not? And then the others, I think we should kind of do, like, should we do a hot mess? We haven't done a hot mess in a long time. We could do a hot mess. You know, it's easy for me to do a hot mess. You know it is, for sure. Oh my goodness, guys. All right, so I'm kind of thinking that I want to just plop some on there and just kind of blend it together. I'm kind of thinking that. So why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? We have not done a hot mess in the longest time, and we may as well just try it. And this involves using your fingers. So, or you can use a squeegee. You don't have to use your fingers, but a lot of times you're gonna use your fingers to blend it. Okay, so a hot mess is just some colors here, some colors there, and we're gonna have a beautiful butterfly in the end when we're all done. We're gonna have all these colors on here. Okay, so yep, we are. Okay, a little bit right up there, and then we're going to do some coral. Okay, so we'll have all of the colors. And then we're not going to do green in there because green is for the stems and stuff. So you just get a little bit here, a little bit there. Try not to pick up any of the color that's on there and put it back into your jar. And then I'm going to have to be really careful around the butterfly itself, the center of the butterfly. Okay, so I have stuff on there. I'm not going to put that back in. I'm going to grab a paper towel and I'm going to wipe that because I don't want to contaminate my color. And I just stuck my finger in it. Let's just do that. We're going to do a hot mess. Okay, so we're going to blend our colors. We're going to do a hot mess, and if I feel like I need to pick up some other colors and put it there, I'm going to do that. Okay, so just kind of blend it, and then I'm going to go right up to the edge of that. And so we're going to have all those colors kind of mixed together in a pretty butterfly. Okay, it might look like mud right now, but it really isn't going to be mud. It might look like a muddy mess. Okay, I need a little bit more teal right down in there. You know, you're not too old to finger paint. Honestly, you're not. You are not too old to finger paint. Sometimes you just got to go back to basics. And what did we do in kindergarten? We got out our finger paints and we finger painted, right? So this is kind of fun. I like this. Okay, I'm just kind of blending together, and then I'll scrape off the excess. Okay, so you do have to scrape off the excess of that. And there's some little things out to the side. I think I should do those. I could just use the Regal to do that. Okay, I know that you're looking at it going, oh my gosh, she messed it up, but I didn't. It's going to be gorgeous, I promise. Okay, so see that? I'm going to get my Clorox wipe, and I am going to wipe my finger. So that's a hot mess, literally. That is literally a hot mess. Okay, so these little things out to the side, I'm going to use Regal and do those. Okay, they're just like little diamonds in the sky. We'll call them diamonds in the sky. Okay, and then we're going to scrape off all of the butterfly, and I can tell you what, it's going to be pretty. I know it doesn't look like it, but we're going to grab a squeegee, and we're going to grab a smaller one, not that one, and then we'll wash this transfer. Okay, so we have to wash the transfer. The transfer, I don't want to get all of this onto everything. So this is going to press everything down through the silk screen to your surface below. Okay, so that's what this is doing right now. When you are scraping, you are helping press it down through the surface to the surface below. Okay, so it's going through that silk screen, and then let's peel it and you'll be amazed at what it looks like. It looks like mud. Oh, no. Honestly, it's going to look good. I'm trying to find a paper towel to wipe that off. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready for the reveal? It's going to be pretty, I promise. Look at this butterfly. This butterfly is gorgeous. Look at those colors. Look at all the colors in that. That's a hot mess. So let me go in. Isn't it pretty? So that's what you get. So it's kind of like a kaleidoscope of colors. And if you wanted to touch something up, I'm going to touch up the body. Okay. So I'm going to take this. We need to wash this. I'm just going to set it right here for un momento. And I am going to take my little stylus and I'm going to touch up the center part because I feel like it needs a little more dimension right there. Okay. So I'm going to take my stylus and I am just going to touch that up. Isn't it gorgeous? So you can take a paintbrush. You don't have to use a squeegee. You can take a paintbrush and you can paint with this. All right. And then, did I get some on there? I did. I'm going to be making a little thing right here. So I'm going to make another little star thing right here because I actually accidentally did that. So there we go. I'm fixing it. I'm making a little star thing right there. Now you don't know. But I have to do one on the other side too, right? To make it even. Okay, so, oh my gosh, guys. Yes, so I'm hoping that they will make these available to us. A lot of times they'll have extras and you can purchase them the next month. So I think that would be fun. I would be interested in doing that because I would like to do some classes and I think they're perfect. Isn't that cute? That is so darn cute. Okay, I need to just touch this up and not touch anything. There we go. What do you think? Let's dry it. We'll heat set it. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's really pretty. I think you guys thought it was going to be a hot mess. And it's not. It's a pretty hot mess. It's a pretty hot mess, guys. Let me take a look at it. Yep. I'm not going to do anything else to it. I'm going to dry it and then we're going to heat set that. And then we'll wash the transfer. Okay. And you know what? Let's wash the transfer first. Okay. So it can be drying. Okay, so let me do this. I set this down up there. So I need to wipe that. Let me just wipe this because I did set this on the surface up here. I'm going to move this. Okay, I'm drying my hand. I'm going to move this for just a moment. And we're going to wash this. Okay, so you're going to wash your transfer. You can reuse it right then. Okay, if you're doing a class, it's really easy. You can share. Okay, so if you get the club transfer, this is next month's club transfer, guys. If you get the club transfer, you can share with a friend. All you do is you just wash it. Okay, so it's that easy. You're gonna wash it and dry it, and it's ready to go. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Clorox wipe. I always like to take a Clorox wipe and wipe it just in case there's anything in there, and that also helps with the staining sometimes. Okay, so wipe, and then I'm gonna take my fuzzing cloth, and we are going to dry it. Okay, so there we go. We're going to take our fuzzing cloth and you're going to use the side that is the microfiber side. Okay, so the microfiber side, this one needs washed desperately. Can somebody tell Darlene to do that? You're going to give it a baby massage to get all of that moisture out of there. Okay. All right, so we're going to have to be really careful when we do this because we're going to be doing the words. Okay, let me just wipe this up. And let me just move that to the side. So we're going to be doing the words on the other side. I'm going to grab my backer sheet, which is somewhere. I'm going to just set it lightly on there for right now to get it out of the way. And we're going to heat set this first side. Okay, so you do need to heat set this. Let's dry it and we'll heat set it. Okay, isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to go in just a little bit more, just like that. Okay, I'm going to slide these guys over just a little bit. And we're going to dry it and then we're going to heat set it. I think it's pretty. I think it's perfect. Now you could, if you wanted to paint the inside, you could go in and you could paint the inside with a paintbrush. Okay, there's nothing stopping you from doing that. Okay, so let's dry and then we'll heat set. It'll just take a moment. Okay, so more things about the Perks member. Okay, so like I said, there are no rules. You do not have to follow the rules as far as I can't post here, I can't post there, I can't sell here, I can't sell there. There's absolutely no rules. You don't have to give your social security number. They're not going to send you a 1099. So being a designer, they do all that, which is fine, because if you're a designer, you probably wanted to do it as a business, or you did it as a hobbyist and you wanted the 40% off. But you also have to abide by those rules. Okay, so as a Perks member, you don't have that. You just pay your $20 and you get your $20 in products, and you just have to purchase something within 30 days. That's easy. There's always specials that you're going to want to purchase something, right? Okay, we're going to cover this with parchment paper, and we are going to heat set it. And my heat press actually turned off, but we're okay. We're like at 280. So I'm going to not put it on the zipper. I'm going to try not to do that. Okay, so we're just going to heat set it. We'll heat set it twice. And we got a second fuzzing cloth because you usually talk. Oh, yes, that is a great idea. I have several, but ask me where they are. Well, there's one over there that's brand new. I have some brand new ones. Okay, let me just go in so you can see the whole thing. I'm using the Cricut heat press. Okay, you can just use an iron. If you don't have a Cricut heat press, no big deal. If you're going to do a lot of ink, you want to have one, just because. But some people still use an iron, you know. It's not a big deal to just use an iron. You would just go, okay, well, that bag is made out of 100% cotton. I'm going to set my iron to cotton. So I'm excited for you guys to try the ink. So if you're a club member, you're going to get ink in your club in your club package this month, and that is new. We haven't done that before, so that's pretty exciting for you guys to try it. I have been asking them for a long time to do that. So it's not because of me, but I know they're listening. They are listening to someone. Probably not to me. Okay, let me see if it's dry. Okay, it's not sticky. Oh, it is sticky in the center. Okay, it's because we added a little bit. Let's do it one more time. It's a little bit sticky in the center, so we're just going to do it one more time. Okay, so if you would rather be a designer, then you get 50% or 40% off. And then you get that one-time coupon for 15% discount. So you get one order for 55% off. So it's kind of like one of this way, one of the other. You just have to make the decision on what is best for you. But guys, if you like getting discounts like I do, you're going to love being part of this program, and you can quit at any point. If you decide that, hey, I can't afford it anymore, then you just say, hey, I'm resigning as a Perks member. No big deal. Okay, looks good. All right, it's time to flip it. That looks really cute. I'm so excited. Okay, so I need to let it cool for just a second, because you don't ever want to put your transfer onto something that is hot. Okay, so we're going to do the words on the other side. I'm going to kind of let it air out a little bit. I know inking is great. You wear a t-shirt that you ink. I can't wait to wear the t-shirt that I just made. We're going to wear it. I'm going to wear it tomorrow. Okay, so trying to get it so it's not so hot. Sorry about the crinkle noise. Okay, it is ready. Let me make sure all the bottom part is ready. I think that I can do the words. Okay, so I'm thinking that I can do the words. I might have to heat set in between. I might, because I don't know why. I just feel like I might have to. We're just gonna put all the words on one side. Okay, so we're gonna put the words and the flowers on one side. I'm trying to get it so that it would be centered perfectly. Okay, so we're gonna put the flowers. What color should I do the flowers? I think do I have berry? Let me see if I have berry. Like, what other colors do I have? I might have some more. I might. Nope, that's chalk paste. Don't try to heat set chalk paste. It doesn't work. All right, I'm thinking that, oh, here we go. So let's use Tide for the words. Okay, now we're not doing the butterfly. Okay, so we're just doing let's use Tide for the words. Okay, the flowers, I think I should do the flowers in coral, don't you think? I'm thinking, you're just getting here. What color did I use on the butterfly? I used on the butterfly, in the center of the butterfly, I used Regal, but you could use black or whatever. I used coral and teal and my bumblebee, and I did a hot mess. Okay, so I just kind of swirled it together with my finger, and that's what it looks like. It's a hot mess. And then the center is Regal, and those are Regal. So Regal's a retired color. You know, it's probably from when I first started. Okay, I'm going to do, I think coral. I think I should do coral because coral is a great color. Let's do coral for the flowers. Okay, so flowers are going to be coral. We have meadow for the green part. Okay, so coral. And I think the word should be tide. I think I'll do the words in tide. What do you think? I think it would be cute. And then I could use, okay, so let me wipe this off. Paper towels, guys. Okay, I'm gonna wipe that off. Thank you. I love it. I love creating stuff with ink. I don't do it often enough. I really don't. Okay, so we're gonna do meadow on the leaves. On the greenery part, we're using meadow. Okay, so this is a detail tool. Detail tools are great. If you don't have detail tools, you can cut these little minis into little pieces. Okay, so it's really easy to do that. I do it all the time. And you guys see me using them all the time because sometimes I can't find my tools because they are actually in the kitchen needing to be washed. Sometimes they are. Sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to try really hard to do the bottom, and I'll just kind of have to hold the thing up so it doesn't mess it up. Yeah, I think I can. We'll see. We'll see. If it actually looks like I'm going to be making a big mess, then I will skip that. And I'll have to wash it in between. Okay, so here's tide. Let's do tide for this. We'll do tide for this too. Okay, so tide. So the words are in tide. Okay, perfect. Perfect, guys. All right. So you could use this on a t-shirt. It would be perfect on a t-shirt. I think that probably the ink that you get will probably do a t-shirt and this. I'm guessing that usually ink goes a long ways. So that would be my guess that you probably would be able to. A lot of you already have ink. Okay, so there's that. So let's go ahead and let's peel this off, and we'll see. I think I'll just peel it from the bottom up. We'll see if we can do the bottom part. Oops, you know, I missed right here. Guess what? That's what standing up. Standing up, you kind of go, oh, I didn't get that. Okay. All right. So let's peel and see what we got. Looks good, guys. That looks good. Okay. All right. So I'm thinking, am I going to be able to do this and put this down here and do it like one-handed and just kind of hold it? I'm going to try. I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try with all my might to not have to, that way I don't have to wash it. Okay, so I'm just going to hold that up. Maybe I'll do it sideways so you guys can see. Maybe you can see better that way. Okay, so I think the words, I think it should be the same. Okay, so I should put, the flowers should be coral. Okay, let me do the flowers coral. Okay. And then the words will be teal. I can just hold it and it's going to be fine like this. Okay. Can you guys see? If I do it sideways. Okay, here's my other flower. So there are two different flowers. This will be really cute on a shirt or on a sign. I'm gonna have several different things that I'm gonna make with this. So stay tuned because I always give you lots of ideas. And even on a towel, wouldn't this be fun on a towel? You could do that. On a fabric banner. Yeah. Okay, it's moving on me. I'm trying to do it one-handed and it's moving a little bit. It's okay. I'm just trying to do it the easy way, and it's probably actually taking me longer than if I just washed it, right? So, okay. It's all right. Should have got a squeegee for that. Okay, this side. All right, so, and then I'll do tide. So it'll match, it's going to match the top. And hopefully I got it kind of centered. I don't know. We'll see, right? If you had a friend, your friend could hold this up for you while you hold the bottom part still. That would be really helpful, guys. It would. It'd be helpful to have a friend to do that. Yep. Hey Sue, where are you? I think she's working. I don't know if she got today off. A lot of places do not get President's Day off. I didn't know that I didn't get it off. I failed. I failed to show up, which is just it's kind of funny because I just didn't know until I checked my email and I'm like, oh, I'll get right on that. They're really good about it. Some of you might not know, but I do have another full-time job. I work for a construction company doing bookkeeping, and pretty much it's one that's flexible. But if they need something right away, then I'm usually right on it. It did not happen this morning. Okay, so my flour is not all the way. Let me just go over the flour again. Make sure before you pull it up that everything is done. This flour needs a little bit more. Okay, my words blurred out a little bit. I'll tell you why. Because this is not a completely flat surface. This has little bumps in it. Okay, let me make sure everything. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, there's like little bumps. So the words are a little bit blurred. They wouldn't be that way if you were to do this on a t-shirt. It would be fine because it would be absolutely flat. Okay, let me move this stuff over here. Let me wipe this because I have a mess. And then let's dry it and we'll heat set. Okay, and then this will be done. So it really doesn't take that long. I'm gonna wipe this with a Clorox wipe because I do have ink right there. Okay, and I'm gonna wipe my hands. Use your backer sheet or parchment. Yes, you can definitely do that. You can definitely do that for sure. I was just trying to. I didn't want to put the backer sheet there for some reason because it would lay down onto the. I didn't want to get the back of the backer sheet. I didn't want to get ink on it. That was my thing. Is that if I laid it down, then I get ink on it. So let me dry this. It worked that way. It worked the way I did it. Okay, let's go ahead and dry this, and then we'll heat set this side, and then we are done with this project. Isn't it cute? I think it's cute. I think it turned out nice. I'm happy with it. Cute little flowers, cute little saying. This would be fun for a teenager. Fun for anybody, actually. Everything changes. Nothing is permanent. That's right, for sure. For sure, for sure. Okay, I want to make sure that that's pretty dry. The flowers are pretty thick. I'm probably going to have to heat set it 3 times. Okay, let me get my little thing here. Let's put this down. I always put this down because I don't want to heat set right onto here. Okay, I always have my mat. This is like an ironing board in a way. Okay, it's like an ironing board. Okay, so let me scooch some of this stuff over. You know how I am. I make messes. I am always that way. Okay, I'm going to take my piece of parchment paper, and then I have my heat press. Okay, so heat press is going to go up on here for 30 seconds. I know, isn't it so cute? I think it's really fun. It is a really fun transfer. I love it. Yeah, if you guys love it, give me some hearts. I would love some hearts from you guys. And if you haven't sprinkled, I would love that too, because you know I love giving out sprinkle gifts. And when I see that you've done it, then that's great. But if you do it and I can't see it, sometimes you have a private account and so I can't see. So you guys need to let me know that you sprinkled. Okay, so just say that you did because I don't always see that. I know. Thank you for the hearts, guys. I'm going to give myself some hearts. Hey, I love it. Facebook loves it when people get hearts. They love it. No frowny faces, though. No frowny faces. Yeah, isn't this fun? This is such a fun project. Okay, so like I said, this is the monthly club. Let me just drop the link in there because I don't think I did that before. Let me drop the link so that you guys have the link for the club. And I'm going to set it. I'm going to do it one more time because the coral was really thick. Okay, so let me drop the link for the for the club. If you're not in the club yet, you can grab that. The club program is changing though. So, oops, where'd it go? I think that I just did it on the wrong thing. Let's see. Let me try it again. That was really weird. It actually took me out of that. Okay, there's the club. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so it should have gone. There we go. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're done. We're done. I'm sure it is heat set by now. Let me just try it and see. And I'll show you the t-shirt again because some of you guys just hopped on when I was starting to do this. We did a t-shirt first. Okay, so is it done? It is done. I think when it cools, it will be. It's a little bit, it's a little bit tacky, but I think it's going to be fine when it's all cooled. So other side is my cute little butterfly. You can do any color, guys. Sky's the limit, you know. Honestly, I'm going to unplug my heat press. I'm going to grab my t-shirt that we did. So we did a t-shirt first. It is over here on the floor because I tossed it out of the way. I was afraid that I would make a mess. Okay, so we did the t-shirt and we did the little makeup bag. So we have Mama Needs Coffee because she does. I'll wear this tomorrow. Okay, so Mama Needs Coffee all the time. And then our cute little makeup bag. Aren't they fun? I think it's great. Okay, thanks for sprinkling, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, let me put you up to myself and we're done. We are done. Thank you for being here. I'm trying to, okay, there we go. All right, isn't that just so darn cute? Yeah, and it's pretty decent size and it has a little zipper. So, yeah, nice. It'll hold quite a bit of makeup. I might just keep it for myself. I think it's really cute. And then my t-shirt that I'll wear tomorrow. Okay, so I've been wearing this t-shirt for a while. A lot of times I'll wear them. I wash them. I always wash my shirts. As soon as I receive them, I put them in the wash because a lot of times if they came from overseas, then they have formaldehyde in them. And I have an allergy to formaldehyde. So I always make sure all my stuff gets washed first. But I wore this because I didn't know what I wanted to put on it. But you know me and my coffee for sure. So that is totally me, right? Okay, thank you guys for being here. This was a lot of fun. I'm going to clean up all my mess, get my transfers cleaned up, and then I'm going to work on some more stuff. I'm working on the kit for next month because I will be gone. It's going to launch while I'm gone. Tara's going to be responsible for it, so I have to get all my ducks in a row. Yeah, and they're still quacking here and there. I have over half of it ready. But it'll launch when I'm gone. All right, guys, I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Wonderful evening, sorry. I will see you tomorrow morning. I'll be here in the morning. I promise. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Have a good night. Love you guys. Bye. See you.